wall. And usually, can I
You do whatever you like.
climb up on the camera?
Oh yeah, do what you gotta do.
You want me to go check outside?
Huh? Yeah. I'm just kind of curious on this wall up here.
You're more athletic than I am.
Nothing moist.
There's no spigot out there, but you know what's, is that the bathroom there?
Yes, and I think there's laundry back here, bathroom here.
Okay, so the HVAC unit's out there, but so you know they have that line that
Yeah.
goes through and it drips?
The
It's been
condensation line.
dripping and I'm wondering if that's where it started. Cause it's like right outside of this window. But it would be weird that it's way down there.
Yeah, that is really odd.
That's the only damage that we found.
Yeah, that is really odd.
Is there anything behind the stove? Wanna see that? And stop. Yeah. Unless it leaks
Ooh.
from rain.
Is it coming from underneath the wall? Yeah, look at the cabinet.
The
It's
whole
all
cabinet,
damaged
the
here.
floor down there in the corner.
Yeah.
Oh, that doesn't look good. You getting moisture readings down there?
No, it's all dry.
So what do you think the mold situation might be there?
And behind the wall?
Yeah.
Probably pretty moldy.
Probably.
Yeah, probably.
Behind the wall it's gonna be
Yeah, because it
'Cause
doesn't
it's
properly dry.
dark and
It's
damp.
yeah.
Okay.
Yes,
I'm gonna
perfect
take-
breeding ground.
Perfect breeding ground, right?
But it's odd because there's nothing on this side and they didn't have like,
So you think the mold presence could be anywhere back here, but more likely on this side?
it's gonna be behind the cabinet.
Behind the cabinet.
Maybe even under the cabinet and behind the drywall, more than likely.
Okay. And then what about the floor? Do you think it's under the floor? Is that possible?
It could be. So with grout, if it's sealed properly, it usually won't. But there's a little gap between the drywall and the edge of the
Yes, I
tile,
see
so the
that.
water probably did
You
go.
know what I
Okay.
bet you? You know what I bet you? it might
There's
be?
another pipe thing. What?
Yeah, well, this spigot, if the pipes are not ran through the attic, there's a spigot right there. There's a water line that's probably coming straight down this, probably branching off underneath to here, and it's probably leaking right there inside that wall.
Okay.
That's probably what it is. Because the concrete foundation sits too far above for water to seep in right there.
Okay.
Is it too high?
Yeah, so I would almost bet there's a water line in there that's leaking. So it's probably gonna have to happen as this countertop is gonna come out, cut the drywall, try not to damage anything, so you would have to match
It's
everything.
not salvageable.
Yeah, this wouldn't be salvageable, so if they can't match this, then unfortunately,
Okay. So in order to cut out this counter, it would be damaged sufficiently where it couldn't be used again.
yeah.
And the cabinet, I assume, would be
50-50
replaced.
chance. A lot of times we're very careful. Sometimes they just come crumbling apart in your hands as you take them out.
And then you'd
Especially
be
the square.
be cutting the drywall behind the stove.
Yes, yes, be cutting all that.
Okay. And then do you think you'd have to cut any of the floor?
It's a 50-50 chance. I like to check it before we have to cut any of that out to see if it's separated from the concrete or not.
Okay. Is this something that you could provide an estimate for?
Yeah.
Okay. It would be
No.
helpful for us to know what
Yeah.
we're looking at.
Now the estimates on mitigation are never 100% correct because there's two variables. The damage that you see, you never know if you have to go further, and then the dry time. We set
Okay.
equipment to properly dry everything.
Okay.
The longer it's been leaking, the harder it is to get that bound water out. So it could be 3 days, it could be 10 days. And the cost is huge difference just in the drying.
Understood. And then there's one more area the inspector called out, and it's along these window sills in the dining room that he was concerned about. Our client felt like they were a little bit soft, and the inspector noted that there was leaking to some extent.
That would make sense if that water line is what's leaking.
Yeah. Well, if it whipped up the wall 2 feet,
Yeah.
which is possible. We're just at a place in Havasu a week ago, it whipped up the wall 4 feet. It's been leaking a month, so it whipped up that wall 4 feet.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Reverse osmosis?
No, it was toilet water that flooded.
Oh, okay.
And nobody knew about
Water's
it.
gonna find the path of waste resistance.
Yeah.
If there's a crack, it'll
Right.
follow it. It's crazy.
And then when it goes up like that, is that called capillary action? What do they call it when the water actually gets up?
Wicked. We
Okay.
just call it wicca.
Wicca, okay.
There might be a fancier word for it.
Right.
I've never heard that before.
As I'm about to smash my head on the chandelier here. Very fancy. So, do you feel like there's any moisture accumulations along these window sills?
No, I don't see any so far.
Okay.
The spot right here, that's just the
Bull
the bull nose.
Okay.
But I don't see any moisture. I do see, a little bit of damage here. It's not too bad.
Yeah. How about on this one over here?
Oh yeah, it's a little worse than the other side. It is dry.
Do you think that at one time it did leak though?
It's a possible. Yeah, it's a high possibility.
Okay. So would this be something in your opinion, just, off the cuff, this would be a replacement of seals might do it? Or do you think it might be more extensive than just the seals?
Yeah, for that, I'd probably call a good window guy.
Okay.
Because, it could be, there's a lot of variables. It could be a seal.
Yeah. Sometimes we hear that in order to do the seal, you got to do the whole window. Like there's no way to just do one without the other. So that's a possibility. So he did call out in the guest bathroom a similar around the window leak. Could you just take one quick look? Because this may all be the same situation. I don't know. I think he thought there was some softness around this window sill in the guest room.
Yeah, same thing.
Yeah. Pardon me.
Moisture. Yeah, no moisture. This best test for that is to outside of the garden hose. You really give it a good spray and see if it's coming in.
Okay. So you're feeling moisture now though?
No, everything's dry right now.
Everything's dry, okay.
Yeah, it is dry.
Okay. Would it make sense that this would be in any way related to anything else that's going on out there?
Honestly, I wouldn't think so.
Okay. So they're separate.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I wouldn't
Fair
think
enough.
so.
Okay. Well, do you have any other comments or anything that you want to note in terms of the kitchen or anything else that you haven't mentioned that?
As of
jumping out
right
at you?
now, probably not. But then as you dig further into stuff, you never know.
Well, and more than likely, because that was so damaged, there's probably mold underneath of these cabinets and ruined it.
Yeah.
Because of
think
how
so?
severely damaged it got, that
So-
was really wet.
Like behind and under?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's what we usually see with an RO system,
Yeah.
Oh, I see. Okay.
especially when it's leaked long enough to make that happen.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's all probably wood rotted, and I can bet there's probably mold underneath. I wouldn't be surprised if some of that isn't a little bit.
Okay.
And it will slow down because it's so hot right now, so if it's not getting moisture, it won't spread as fast.
Right.
But as soon as it gets moisture, it's gonna go crazy.
Like when the sink is being operated. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Well, thank you both so much. I'm going to stop the video now.